bastards want more. Fine. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 is a shit show. It is without a doubt the worst skateboarding game ever made, and I'm largely going to talk about it from a position of someone who's played a lot of skateboarding games. I'm not just going to go, look, it's Goat Simulator, silly physics, wah! The physics and glitches and bugs and crashes are numerous, yes, but I'm going to talk about it from the position of a skateboarding game, and from a skateboarding game position, it's worse than that little minigame in Spyro 3. It's atrocious. It's horrible. It feels like an unfinished prototype for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1. It seriously does. If you take away the slightly shiny graphics that are pretty much flat and textureless, you take those away and it just feels like it's a shitty prototype. If this was £1 on Steam and made in Unity, I would be laughing at it and going, what a crock of shit. But no, this is a full game. A full game with a 7 GB patch. Before the patch, apparently, the only thing that works is the creator pack and the tutorial, which gets me thinking, and this is purely me speculating, maybe because the patch adds most of the game, maybe because the game is so buggy and clearly unfinished, the reason the patch is so large is they took all that content out so it would pass certification. You need to pass certification, have discs printed, and be able to be put on the consoles. That's a thing that happens. Maybe, just maybe, the patch is so large because they took as much out that was broken as possible, gave the bare essentials, and then they'd get through the certification process. Who the fuck knows? This game is apparently also desperate cash-in with apparently Activision's license for Tony Hawk's running out this year. All these things explain why this game is a shit show, but still, people put their fucking name on this. Let's look at the options. Right, the only redeeming thing about this game is half of the soundtrack. Half of this soundtrack is a very Tony Hawk thing. It's pretty much unknowns, it's pop thing, and it's... No, it's not pop, it's pop punk, and it's that sort of shit, and there's no ska or all the fun stuff that made the original Tony Hawk's worthwhile. But it's half of it's good. The other half is dubstep, and dubstep, I'm just an old man now, is just noise that I have to turn off. Which I can't do. There's no way of customizing the soundtrack, as far as I can tell. But I can turn the music off. This is the entire options menu. This is all you got. That's the options. Right. Let's hit play, shall we? Yes. Tony Hawk's PS5 levels. To puss. They're taking to puss. My levels, player-created levels, and that's it. I don't know why they have the arrows up and down there. That's kind of not necessary. We're going to play the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 levels. I've unlocked 2, because having to earn 15 mission stars to unlock that one, just too much for me. Just too much for me. Let's go to the first one. Oh, the first one's awful. Well, let's go to the first one anyway. Right, so we can start the game, which will boot us into a server with random people, or start a private game, which takes much longer to boot us into a server where we will eventually put in with random people anyway, so you may as well not fucking bother. Don't know if you can play online, there's no option for it. I'd have to actually physically unplug my PS2. And look! We're in! Now we're just going to wait for the level to load in the distance. He's still going to be loading some bits up. Oh, there's some textures popping in on the right there. Great! This is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. Apparently I hit someone. Oh, he was down there, but I still apparently hit him. Yeah, so this is like the first level. All the levels are flat and bland. God, I wish they were banned. That box says swag. Jesus. Yeah, it's got this cel-shaded look. They just draw a line around everything to make it look interesting. I don't know what the point of having these people in. There's no real way to interact with them, apart from hit when neither of you sort of fall over or anything, and they just glitch out and look awful. So it's pretty much useless. I'd say it's entirely useless. What's even more useless are these fucking useless mission markers. Hang on, that's X. See, the problem I have with these is half the time they just don't work. Like, they just flat out don't work. I found if you push the middle button, you can go down to missions and select them from there. Just do that. Don't even try to deal with those. Right, let's talk about some changes. So you hold down X to push off and go, like you do in any Tony Hawk's game, and then you're gone. You may have noticed I'm not getting all the speed up that I used to. That's because you now have to hold down R2 to go. Which was never a thing, which is apparently now a thing. And L2 to brake. Again, never a thing. Not adding anything. Holding down X worked and then letting go to Ollie worked fine. I mean, holding down X does get your fucking speed up anyway. So why have you given 2 buttons for this, which is completely useless? And if you're wasting buttons, why the fuck did you swap triangle from being grind to being this fucking useless fucking slam bullshit? It is awful. As just someone who's played so many of these games, because you hold down triangle before you get to the grind. You air and then push the button. But as soon as you... talk about wall rides later. As soon as you tap the button to grind, you just plummet into the ground. Christ, I hope there's something you want to grind right underneath you. It doesn't work. And they do the same thing. See, don't know why I fell over there. That happens a lot. Don't ever try and think you're going to get a combo in this game. It won't happen. I remember calling Tony Hawk's Pro Skate HD, it was made by the same people, an absolute buggy pile of shit that was only made for me and I could barely stand it. But I got some enjoyment out of it. It's now... this is just awful. Because I expected the remake of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 to only have the shit that Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 had in it. I expect one called 5, that's the most recent one, to actually have some, you know, of the old shit in it. So much stuff is just gone. Just completely gone. So one of the big ones is, and you can see the level loading in the distance there, is when you're grinding, you can't switch your tricks up. When you're grinding, or manualing, or doing a lip trick, you can't flip your tricks, which is a huge way of getting combos back in the day. Completely gone. Absolutely gone. Fucking wall riding is automatic. So fucking annoying. Christ on a bike. So yeah, wall riding you have absolutely no control of. You used to have to hit triangle and then if you were next to a wall you would do a wall ride. Now, just jump at a wall and maybe you'll do a wall ride. Sometimes you don't. That time I did. That time I did. That time I didn't. Literally no idea what caused it. I think you've got to be at more of an angle, but sometimes you can just be riding against it flat and everything will be fine. So yeah, they've for some reason decided that, oh, I've realised why that's not a thing. Because every time I go for a wall ride, I push triangle and do that. And slam. Because the fucking dumb shit slam button fucking bullshit. Slam would be really useful on R2. A button that isn't really used for anything, just, oh, I've head over that, slam. Would be really useful. Taking away a button that I've built into my head for the last fucking however long Tony Hawk's has been out for, since the PS1. And just taking that away is just shit. It's dumb, stupid bullshit. Look, I'm doing moves. I seem to realise that, you know, you used to mash the kickflip 3 times, it would do triple kickflip? Now it just does 3 kickflips. That's just dumb. Hey, let's go into this thing. Wow, 180 indie backflip. I don't know how I did that because they've changed the fucking specials and you have no control over how your specials work anymore. It used to be left, right, circle, up, down, circle, up, left, circle, and you could customize and change them. Not anymore. Once you push L1 to activate the incredibly short special mode, it just does it fucking randomly for you. Well, that time I did a sack tap. If I push the exact same combination, I crash into a wall because the collision detection is shit. If you jump in a quarter pipe in pretty much any other Tony Hawk's game, you're likely to just do that. If you jump on a quarter pipe in this one, yeah, every now and then you'll just air out and then get stuck in some pipes like I just did there. Hang on, I just need to take 5 seconds to remind myself why I love this series, and it's all the other games. Grinding. I hated the grinding in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD. I hate it in this. It's just so soft. It's like you grind, and it just... There's that little section where you sort of lower yourself. It's quite hard to see, but you can feel it. There's no immediate snap to the rail like there is in the old Tony Hawk's games. I remember this is something they mastered on the PS1. It's 3 console generations later. And it just feels light and shit. Even the slam. Like, because like, you see, like, if you slam on the ground, it's like, slam, and I've mushed into the ground. If I slam onto a rail, you can definitely see it. Oh. There, you see it's sort of like this, like, soft descent. I'm not, like, crashing into it. People play this shit ton of Tony Hawk's will be like, yes! Fucking yes! Didn't want a wall ride there, but thank you. Was gonna go for a trick, but the wall ride kicked me off. Ha ha! I'm gonna look at my list. I actually had to write a list, because there's so much shit about this game that I hate. I actually couldn't remember it all. Actually, let's talk about the mission structure. You may be going, oh look, there's combo and there's things. It's been 2 minutes. Why haven't you timed out? Because I decided that was a dumb idea. 2 minutes? Nah, we don't want the 2 minutes thing anymore. Instead, we'll put it around with absolutely no time limit, meaning it has no skill involved, and you'll have to go to these mission markers to start the missions. Hey, let's do a mission. Right. This button, because fuck trying to make those things work. Let's go for... Which one should we go for? How high? You can play it on co-op. It seems to be grayed out. Or play it on single player. Let's play it on single player. Remember how 2 minutes was just ticking along and you had everything there? This is how long it takes just to boot into this. Still not there. Now, it looks like I'm in there, but I'm not in there yet. There we go! Now we're in there. Now I have to wait, and now I have to push accept. Right, I have to go really high or something. Okie dokie. There's a... No, I can fly off there. Ooh! Just have to stay really high. Probably a good idea just to get in the thing. I really hope that board hitting you in the face hurt, like, really badly. Like, absolutely, like, horrifically. Hey, let's drop into this. Oh, yeah, they got rid of that feature. There's no, once you jump over something, there's no drop-in feature anymore. You may have noticed that everybody else seems to have fucked off. You're now on your own. There's no people in these missions. It's just you. So that's nice. This mission is literally just doing this. It's just boneless. Boneless. Bonus gets me the air. More bonusing. I like bonusing. Bonusing is good. You may notice out there's a lot of terrain. Can't touch any of it. There's no fucking point to any of it. Missed that one up. Game didn't shit itself. Oh, did I just like completely stop there? Yes, I did. Glorious. Reverts don't slow you down anymore. I can't. Reverts just don't seem to slow you down. They just keep you going. So if you were doing a combo and you revert, you seem to really keep a lot more of your speed. It's kind of shitty. They used to like really slow you down. You can only do like 2 or 3. Now even when I'm like not even, I haven't even leveled up once in this fucking game. Christ, that's how you even do it. Yeah, that's just. There's literally a mission in this game I'm currently achieving. I'm nearly at the 6 score. Ooh, let's go over here. Whoa. 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 Oh, I did a manual there, even though I didn't actually tap the down button. That's fine. Hooray! Available stat points are 9. Right, I can retry the mission. Why would I want to? Or I can return to free skate. So now I return to free skate. So now I have to wait to return to the free skate. Don't know why they took out the acid drops. Acid drops are great. Push the button, and you dropped in. Remember that? Just push the button, you would just drop in. It's a great feature. Not anymore. They got the wall plant still, which is quite a late feature, so it's not like they've gone, oh, we're doing pro skater stuff. It's kind of dumb. I don't know why it's not returning me to the free skate. Oh, it has returned me to the free skate. It's just saying that it hasn't, because there's no people around. It's added back the skate and stuff. Well, great. I swear I've collected this skate already, but alright. Let's just say I haven't, game. It'll make you feel better. Specials! Well, that was my special that time. Yeah, that was the special that time. That was the special. Yeah. Okay. The anger's blown away. Now there is just sadness. You didn't actually even bother to return me to the thing. It was like returning, and then it just went here. I have loads of questions about the font used. Like, why are there like 50 or 60 kinds of fonts in this game? There's like, I can see on my screen now like 8 fonts. Like, now I can see, like, because there's a really thin font there. There's 2 in the corner. If there's anything appears in the right, there's just shitty fonts there. These are all different fonts. There's no, it feels like this game was all cobbled together by 5 different people in about a fortnight, and they just glued it together in 5 minutes. One of my notes is, levels are wank. Oh, look at this! I'm not actually back! I can't start the next mission yet. Just gotta wait for it to kick me back in. Man, I'm so glad they have this online hub. I could go into a private match, but as soon as I come out of a mission, it just puts me back into a non-private match every fucking time. Alright, let's quit and go back in. Accessing leaderboard. Oh, good. I really give a shit about the dumb fucks who are top of this leaderboard. Thanks for not even bothering to show it. Failed to join an online session. The game lobby is full or no longer available. Yeah, I guessed that. Right, let's play. Let's play Bonfire Beach. Let's do a private game. Screw it. You may notice that there's no AI walking around or anything. They couldn't be bothered to make any cars drive around or AI like that. Hey, the private game loaded up really fast this time. Great! Didn't do that fucking this morning. Oops. Sand in your shorts. Yeah, so because there's no AI or anything, the levels are just dead. They're just that's the whole level, by the way. From that side, you can see the sign in the distance. Like that sign in front of me, the van sign. That's a big deadline there. Can't go past that. Can't go over this wall. Can't go behind me there. Let's go over here again. Oh, I've done that again. Well, now I'm standing here and apparently balancing. I'm not actually in a manual. I'm just now balancing. Great. Okay. What a terrifically well-made game this is. Yeah, levels are wank. I've still not got to the worst part about this game yet. What else haven't I said? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a fucking weird one. Why are there no animations to get me back up? I can't actually think of another Tony Hawk's that doesn't have a Oh, you then you stand up, the skateboard slides from behind you. Like, it just feels so lazy. Just a falling down now. Oh, that was sloppy. Everything else is sloppy. Fucking stamp button! Just looks, look at those lines at the top. It looks so shit. Just endlessly shit and shit and shit. Just mash some fucking score up. Let's do a lip trick. Oh no. Fuck it. Fuck you. Fuck you, you dumb fuck. I'm genuinely pissed off. You know why I'm really pissed off? You know why I'm really pissed off? This game's $60 fucking dollars. That's the... It's fucking a full price game, apparently. 8 levels it's got. 8 levels. This is a full price game. Activision can go fuck themselves. That's my takeaway from this. They can go fuck themselves. They saw this game and went, well, we better as well hit that deadline. Doing some tricks. Right, what else do we have to talk about? Yeah. Let's talk about the big one. This is my fan of Tony Hawk'sness. Oh, I couldn't go on that little bit there for some reason. Oh, this is just a pier, is it? See all those things, that thing over there that looks grindable? No, I lied, sorry! That sign there? No, that's actually out of the gameplay. You also notice here that the frame rate likes the shit. If there's any particle effects, like if you've got your board on fire, game just starts lagging. Just drops out. I think it's running at 60, and I'm not surprised considering there is fuck all being rendered! But yeah, it just lags to death. We go up to these tikis that used to make sound, but now don't. Oh, wait, they're not making sound today. Yeah, just lag. I've just got... Now, look, it's just... I hope that's getting picked up by how shitty that looks. Let's do that again. Plum. No. Fucking triangle. Just all wrong. Everything's wrong. Why? The worst part about this game is that you can't fuck up, and it makes when the game fucks up look even worse. Are there any pools in the beach area? Let's find out. Well, we have this, I suppose. Oh, that's not great. Maybe we should go back to the other one. Let's go back to the other one. Wait, fuck! How do you level up? Let's resume map view. Thanks. Super useful. Options. It's the same options. View controller mapping. Can't fucking change it. Yes. Exit game. No. I want these ones then. Playlist. There's clearly no players. Modes. These are modes you can play with people, I suppose. Never had anyone start one of those on me. Party and invites. Yeah. There's the missions. I literally have no idea how to level my fucking character up. Because it says I've got stat points. Do I have to go back to the main menu? Is it on the main menu? I don't know anymore. It's not in the options, is it? No. Oh, is it in, it's customized skater. Oh, can you not make your own skaters? I assume this was just the creator skater. That's a him. Alright. I don't know who any of these people are. So you can't even make your own skater. Customize. Oh, there we go. This is where we do it. Okay, so that's... Oh, I can change his costume to one of... 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 3, because we had that one again. 3. Nice. Choose his emblem. There's his bests. Great. So apparently we're actually at 0 stats. Do you see how fucking high I was getting for 0 stats? Fuck it. Where's air? Hang on, we don't have air. Speed, ollie. What did they just put into ollie? Let's do it in ollie and speed. Grind, and it's useless. Vert. Boost you get off a quarter pipe. Alright, that'll be air then. Spin, special, whatever. Oh yeah, look, there's the special tricks just listed there. Grab, finger flip, airwalk. Wait, what? I was just... I'm very confused about these automatic specials now. I'm absolutely beyond confused as to how they work. No idea. I have genuinely no idea. Right, let's go to puss levels. Let's go back to this one. I would show the other ones, but God, these missions. I'll do a few missions on the other one in a second. I just gotta show you the worst thing, because it's so bad. It's just so bad. Oh, hello, this one's full! Can watch all the happy people. Didn't want a fucking wall right there, wanted to be up there. You can watch all these people going up, going down, and glitching wildly in the air. That's, yeah. There's not really any sound. That guy just shot off into space. That guy shot off into space. There's not really much in the way of, reason to do this. I don't get it. Just loading some skaters. The big names above them just sort of ruin it. If these weren't, they didn't have the big names above it. Maybe they'd be okay. Anyway, let's show you the worst thing. This is me grinding. I'm going to mash this right the way to the left. Didn't bail. Going to mash this right the way to the right. Didn't bail. Going to do a manual now. Going to mash this all the way up. Didn't bail. Going to do it all the way down. Didn't bail. You can't fuck up your grinds. So there's no, ooh, I'll just go for a quick manual, I hope I don't fuck up anymore. Which is like, this series is everything. It was that tension of, do I fit another trick in? And they took it away. They took it away oh so good. They just, I honestly don't think they played Tony Hawk's before. Why can't I ollie after a revert? How hard would that been to implement and keep the combo going like you used to be able to? Let's do a mission. The depression is setting in. Yeah, there's some tosspots who think they got a high score. Player created levels. Maybe there'll be an interesting player one. Most liked. Pro parking. Pro paking. Okay. Whatever. Let's join in with these ones. I'm in a box. Oh no, I'm not in a box. I'm out here. Oh, it's the exact same fucking level. I just don't know what's happening now. It's over there. Is this like this? Is this guy just like copied the level's height map or something? Can I view the map view? That's really that's nothing like it. Apparently, I'm on grass right now. Jesus. God, I found a thing I was like, that's kind of useless, and it was even more useless than I thought. Get the horrible feeling, yeah, you're just really stuck to the levels that already exist. Oh well, that's fun. I hope you're not stuck to their height maps or anything, because this level did scale up like that. Whoosh! Oh, now I'm big. Now there's a thing going on, and I'm big. Don't know what it was, I don't think it told me what it was, but now I'm big. Whee! Yeah, I'm just gonna keep grinding. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, game? What you gonna do? Oh, you're just gonna randomly kick me off. Thanks. Wee. Like I didn't kick on the way up, but did on the way down. Quality. Are you actually like... Oh, fuck, you know what? Now I have to boot the fucking thing up. Oh, I don't care. I'll like or dislike your bollocks. Right. Create a park. Yeah, beach. Small. Like, oh my god, like when you actually create it, you're set to just the maps that exist and you just put shit on them. This is a stunned silence, not the game crashing. It may have been the game crashing. It's gone black now. Oh, there we go. Yes, accept. Brilliant, look at all this shit. Oh yeah, I'll work this out. So yeah, all this shit's already here. Oh, how fucking marvelous. So even the creator mode is just recreate our levels. You're just stuck with what you're given. Fuck this game. No, just fuck it. Just fuck it.
Enter the domain of the Nerd³. Videos dropping from above like bird poo. Enter the domain of the Nerd³. Videos dropping from above like bird